Welcome back, my internet friends. All right, let's get right into it. 10 fat loss hacks that helped me lose 30 pounds. God freaking bless. I just feel so much more confident after losing 30 pounds. I can't even tell you how much my life has changed since losing 30 pounds. I feel like I've finally been able to go after my goals and dreams. And I felt like my weight, even though it was in my head, I really felt like my weight was holding me back from my dream life and dream relationships. And it just gave me a new level of confidence that I want every man and woman to have. Okay, so number one, and I hate this as much as you do, but sleep is not a nice to have. A lot of people think, oh, I should get good sleep. It'll help my weight loss. No, like if you don't sleep well, you can do everything right and not see progress. I've seen it happen over and over with my clients. Once they get good sleep, nothing else changes, not their diet, not their exercise. They start losing body fat. Sleep is a non-negotiable. And one of the things that really derails progress, especially for women, is FOMO, because there's all these events on the weekend and I know you want to go out and you want to stay out late and you want to have fun with your friends. You got to pick one. You have to pick one, because when you stay out late and you wake up late, it really does mess up your sleep schedule for the rest of the week. And even those 1-2 nights, it can really hamper your progress. I highly recommend scheduling daytime events to do with your friends, ideally active ones like hiking or do a workout class. Honestly, if you want to be somebody who's fit, you're really going to have to change how you have fun. Instead of going out to eat and drink, that's not what a fit person who loses weight and keeps it off, that's not where they find their enjoyment. They find it in the routine. They find it in the monotony of going to the gym and going on walks. So learn how to do the things what you would think a fit person does. Learn how to do those things and make them enjoyable. So like going on a walk, maybe ask all your friends to create a walking club with you. Or if your friends are not into fitness, join a walking club, join a run club. I actually started doing this run club near me, and it was so much fun. I've met so many people in the run club. There's so many activities that you can do fitness related where you can meet friends. Like you honestly may need to do an overhaul and just get rid of your friends that like to party and drink and eat all the crap and find fit friends straight up. Like I'm just saying it would make your journey a lot easier. I'm just saying. Number 2 is share your journey and your progress online on your Instagram stories, because accountability is everything. And you don't want to be the person who's sharing that you're starting a weight loss journey and people are like, oh my God, yes, you've got this. And then a week later, you're like, guys, I quit. We thrive on social accountability. We thrive on that pressure. We do. It's just how we work as humans. And so I highly recommend whatever social media you have, post your journey on your social media. Post it all on your social media and feel that accountability when you share your journey so that you're less likely to fall off track. I shared all of my fitness journey, all of my weight loss journey, my meals. And it was exciting to have people cheer me on and ask me about my meals and ask me what I'm doing. It was very exciting because I feel like I got to interact with other people and bond with other people over my weight loss journey. But also the accountability is everything. Number 3 is make hitting your protein goal easy. And the way I do this is I meal prep one protein source for the entire week. So one week it'll be chicken breast, another week it'll be 99% lean ground turkey, the next week it'll be 96% lean ground turkey. You do want your proteins to be the lean protein sources. And if you don't even know what that is, just Google lean protein sources. There's so many lean sources of meats and fish. Google that, okay? Meal prep one for the entire week. Just one. You want to make it easy for yourself if you're not a big chef like me. I'm not a big chef. Then you want to add 4 to 8 ounces, depending on how much protein you want to get. 4 to 8 ounces with breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. And like, let's say you're having protein pancakes for breakfast and you're like, this is not, where am I going to put my chicken breast? In the pancakes? No, thank you. Have it on the side. I will do that all the time where I literally have just 4 ounces of chicken breast on the side before my main meal. Eat it, just make sure I get my protein goals out of the way and then eat my main meal. Okay. And no, it doesn't always taste good, but we've got goals here. Next is stop cooking with oil. Oil is so calorically dense, and it's unless you are tracking it, unless you're tracking the oil that you're using, you're measuring it out and you're putting it into your food tracker, then fine, use oil. But if you're not doing that, replace oil. You can saute with water. I love using water to cook. Water, or you can use cooking oil spray and use it sparingly. Only like I will put on the pan and then I'll dab a paper towel on it so that I lightly coat the pan. So that's how I use it when I use cooking oil spray on the pan. Next, weigh yourself every day. I don't weigh myself anymore, but when I was losing weight, I went on and off, but like when I really needed the accountability, I did weigh myself every single day. Okay. It really does hold you accountable and it really shows you the effects of your actions. And it helps you, especially if you're prone to overeating on the weekends, not thinking, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, no, you see how your overeating spurts affect the scale and it just holds you accountable. But the key to this is talking to yourself with tough love. So it's not calling yourself, I'm a fat piece of shit. I suck. Like that, none of that is productive. You need to have tough love, but conversations with yourself that are actually useful and helpful. What does that look like? Okay, I am up X amount of pounds today. What did I do yesterday that could have contributed to this? And maybe it's just your time of the month, right? And understanding all the variables that go into weight fluctuations is important. I can do a whole video on that if you want me to. Leave that in the comments below. But talking to yourself in a way that's saying, oh, I ate a lot of, I don't know, I overate on pizza yesterday, and that could be why the scale is up today. So next time, if I am craving pizza, perhaps I could make a substitute meal that's similar to pizza. Maybe I can make a macro-friendly pizza, or maybe I need to portion control better, or maybe I just should not go to the pizza parlor because right now I don't have that level of self-control. So it's about talking to yourself in a way where you actually observe what are the actions that led to the effect, and what could you do differently. It's being a problem solver, not someone who just is like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, oh my god, I suck, oh my god, this is all my progress is lost. Like none of that is useful or helpful. And it is okay if your mind goes there initially, but when your mind catastrophizes the weight gain, I need you to notice that and wake up in that moment and go, nope, Vivian talked about this is not helpful. Let me actually reflect on what happened and what I could do differently next time, if anything. What lessons did I learn? I am all about the mindset of what lesson did you learn? Okay, because it really does not help to beat yourself up or call yourself names. Like that doesn't do anything other than hurt your self-confidence massively, which I am not here to do that. And you're not here to do that. We're here to build your self-confidence. But weighing yourself every day holds you accountable. A lot of people have resistance to it because they catastrophize and have negative self-talk. It's about rewiring how you talk to yourself. And when you notice that self-talk coming up, going to, okay, were there any actions that I could have taken differently that would have led to a better result? Okay. Next, I think this is number 6. I forgot to number as I was talking. Utilize your down periods, times when you don't have anything going on, you're resting, you have no work to do, to get up and move. I highly recommend getting a walking pad on Amazon. I believe there are some for like $80. One of my clients thought they were like $700. I was like, no, girl, there's some for like 80, 70, 80, $90. So it's an investment, but it's not a bajillion dollars. So when you have downtime, even if you have 5 minutes, get your butt up and go on the walking pad. I'm telling you right now, those 5 minutes accumulated over the day, it makes such a difference. It makes such a freaking difference. And walking is the key to fat loss. I'm telling you right now, it really is. It is like the secret sauce to fat loss. Get a walking pad, and during your down times between work bouts, or I don't know if it's on the weekends and you're watching a movie, and then you have in 2 hours you have plans to go see a friend, like use 20, 30 minutes, an hour, walk your butt on your walking pad. Or even better, put your walking pad in front of the TV as you're watching the movie and watch the movie on the walking pad, or even part of the movie on the walking pad. Okay, you don't have to do the whole time, but like again, 10, 20 minutes, it adds up. Number 7, you need to expect that you're going to fail eventually because you're human and you're not perfect. And you need to cultivate as we talked about before, what lesson did I learn here mindset. You really have to get out of the I'm a piece of shit, I suck, what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. You're a human being. We have emotional attachments to food. Dieting is hard. Weight loss is hard. There's nothing wrong with you. There's literally nothing wrong with you. You're not a failure. You don't suck. You're not doomed to be fat. You're literally just a normal emotional human being with emotional connections with food. You're fine. You're literally fine. Okay. Expect yourself to fail. We all do. I still do. I still mess up. When that happens, I need you to reflect, okay, what happened that led me to make these decisions that I'm not happy with? Could I have done anything differently? What lessons did I learn? What lessons did you learn? What lessons did you learn? I really need you to ask yourself that freaking question, because you probably haven't before. You're probably just like, oh my God, I suck. I messed up. Tomorrow I'll do better. No. What did you learn? Last but not least. Oh, this one's controversial. Okay. I'm going to share it just because it helped me. I did I say 10 weight loss hacks that helped me lose 30 pounds? There's only 8. I'm sorry if I said 10 in the beginning. There's only 8. I stopped listening to body positive movements that told me to love myself at any size. Not because I think that's negative or bad. I think that it's useful to a certain demographic. But when you're trying to lose weight, you don't want to hear, don't lose weight. That's going to send your mind such mixed signals. And you'd be like, well, maybe I should just love myself. And no, but I do want to lose weight. But no, but maybe I feel bad about losing weight because, am I really going to be happy at a smaller size? Like I've had so many clients that really want to lose weight. They know they want to lose weight, yet they're also consuming body positive messages. And so they're constantly self-sabotaging because they're just getting mixed messages. Here's what I recommend. Commit to your weight loss journey. And if you end up losing the weight and not being happy at your size or not liking the lifestyle, then you can always revert back to your old habits and gain the weight. But if you listen to body positive messages that tell you to love yourself at any size, which it's not about not loving yourself, but it's about, because even when I was heavier, I still loved who I was as a person, but I definitely did not love how I looked, which is fine. I didn't love how I looked. Like, you don't have to love how you look, but understand that you are a human being who deserves your own kindness and respect. And so there's a fine line there. You know what I mean? But yeah, stop listening to body positive movements because it's giving you mixed signals and it's making you think that you're wrong for losing weight. Do you know how many women I've had to give permission and tell them, if you want to lose weight, it's okay to lose weight? And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I felt so guilty for wanting to lose weight. I'm like, girl, we live in a sedentary society where junk food is so accessible. Like, most people are unhealthy and overweight. It's okay to want to lose weight. Like, most people are overweight and unhealthy because that's how our society is constructed and built. And all that is just easy access. It's okay to want to lose weight. It's okay. Again, the difference is how you talk to yourself and focusing on what you can actually control and always being in a lessons learned mindset. So those are 8 fat loss hacks that help me lose 30 pounds. And I hope they were insightful for you. And if you want to work together for one-on-one coaching, then you can apply to work with me on my website at www.teamevolve.co/. And I will see you in my next video.